If you were curious and observed all this, you would inevitably wonder, was Flins telling the truth? The answer is no. But when asked if he was lying, the answer would, surprisingly, also be no. That which he spoke of, rather than a lie, should be considered a legend of which not all was told. For protagonists of legend, though marvelous indeed, did not always leave behind names. Let us return first to the time of the Beliazar and that ball. The Fey noble who showed little interest in the banquet and ultimately gave the jewel away on the pretext of losing a bet was named Kirill Chudomirovich Flins. The recipient was Sokolov, a complete nobody from southern Snezhnaya, whose descendants would later become members of the Adventurers Guild. The only connection between the two wholly unrelated parties was the Tear of the North, said to have been formed from the courage of Snezhnayan soldiers fighting in the northern territories, capable of protecting its bearer. Kirill received it in the days when the Tsar bestowed many gifts upon the nobles, and after he gave it away, Kirill himself vanished without a trace. Local legends have it that the noble who vanished, Kirill the Azure Flame, was originally a blue flame that guided fallen souls across the icy plains. A flame will eventually go out, and while Kirill did not stay at court for long, he was present for the transition of power from the Beliate Tsar to the Tsaritsa. There are only so many reasons for his departure: dissatisfaction with the Tsar, or with the Tsaritsa, or perhaps he said something he shouldn't have and was purged for it. Some even say that his disappearance has nothing to do with politics, that his fire simply went out, having reached the end of its natural lifespan, and thus was never seen again. Not everything has to do with politics, so such people say. Could anyone put a number on the happenings at court, in any case? Kirill Chudomirovich Flins's family crest and surname remain in the register of Snezhnayan nobility. He once was a member of the royal court, but never had any followers of his own. Gradually, the flames of Snezhnaya were completely replaced by red ones, and the regions that once enshrined blue flames also fell one by one. People eventually accepted the red flames burning across the icy plains, just as they accepted the new regime.